Hi guys, this is the system I've developed. The Dreamcatcher is the name of it. What this system does, finds the bottom of any given stock or futures, anything that's traded. It gives you the bottom of the cycle. The stock or futures can trade and be, like you see here, it could be all over the place. But at some point, sometime, it's going to come to the yellow line, which is the bottom of the cycle. And what this does is it lets you know it's when it stops and goes green on top of this line, it lets you know it's confirmed that it's holding, the downturn has stopped. So when it's green, it lets you know that this will eventually go up. Now this is a weekly bar, so as you can see, it has stopped and went from light green to dark green, letting you know it's about to go up. And since it's at the bottom of the cycle, you can expect the profit target to be somewhere here at the yellow line or close to it. So whenever you get alerted, the system right here gives you an alert. It scans live every tick, every few seconds, to where the stock is compared to this cycle, and it gives you an alert, visual and audio, letting you know you have a alert on this particular stock. So you click on it, it gives you this chart. Then if you want to zoom in, you go to the daily chart, and the same yellow line you see there, these are daily charts. Each one of these bars is 1 day, and when it hits the bottom of the cycle, usually comes back up. So this it acts like a springboard. So just to show you, I'm gonna go back and show you what I'm talking about right here. Right here, for example. Hold on. When it reaches these yellow lines, when it hits it, it goes right above it. Now, everything has to be green. This is not green. What this dot means is that time frame 2 is not pushing. Time frame 3 is in progress. That's why it's light green. Then as you get further in, you will see that time frame 2, the dots, is turned to dark green, meaning trend has confirmed. And same thing with time frame 3, which is the long yellow line, light green line, lets you know there's 2 time frames pushing. So what are the 2 time frames? It's the yearly and the quarterly in this case. So that's what's going on here. And anytime these yellow lines are hit, they usually bounce up. You can expect it to go to the top yellow line. The markets oscillate in between these yellow lines. Let me show you another example. Let's go to a different stock. Okay, here it is. This one right here, the markets moved down to the bottom of the cycle, hit the yellow line, boom, shot up. It does this with a 70%, 65% accuracy. Anytime this yellow line is hit, you can expect it to go up. And actually you can zoom in to the daily and catch it in a smaller time frame. So this is the price coming down to the bottom of the yellow line, and the algorithm actually gives you a signal to get in with the green arrow. The light green arrow means trend is in progress through momentum. This is a momentum indicator, these arrows. Then over here, when it turns dark green, it tells you that the trend is confirmed. So when it's light green, it's in progress. When it's dark green, it means it's confirmed. Same thing with the price bars. When it's dark green, it means the price has confirmed it's going to be going up. And when it's light green, it says it's in progress. So this is an early indication that the markets can go up. See, obviously over here it was yellow, letting you know, it went from progress to bad. So you don't do anything. Eventually you get an arrow. Now, the only time the signal is valid when it's at the bottom of the cycle on this yellow line. And these are the 3 levels, the light blue. And when the price reaches to the bottom of this level, it bounces up to this top yellow line, and sometimes it'll break right through it and move up. But the question is here, how many times will it do that? Every stock will hit the bottom of a monthly cycle or quarterly cycle at least once or twice a year. Back in July, right here, see that the stock was moving up and comes down, hits the yellow line right here, where the arrow is, boom, and it shot up from the 101 area all the way up to about 125. That's a $25 move in the stock. Now, the way we trade it is this is a weekly bar. Anytime we see a trade we want to take, for example, let's look at the date on this. It is 7/1, July 1st, 2016 was that bar. So we come over here, we go to July to see the action unfold. Okay. Here's July. And see this yellow line? It's the same yellow line here. And it comes down to this area and it takes off. So if you were in here and you saw that you have a double green, you have the 2 time frames, you don't need both time frames to confirm. As long as you have one, it's good enough. Then you have the arrows pushing up, letting you know it's going to be going up. So anywhere in here, if you get in, you can capture a move from 105 to 115. Or I'm sure there was another move right here. Let's see. But let's see, July 1, 2016. This is June, July. Yeah, this is it right here. This is the same move that you see right here. The bottom hits this yellow line and comes over here and moves up. But anyways, let me show you that repeatedly. It happened here. It happened here. Anytime it comes and hits this bottom yellow line with a 70% chance, it'll come to the top. So this is just one stock. Let me find you another one. Okay, and this is the cycle finder right here. The scans live. We can. This is Adobe. Adobe. We just received a signal, and boom, the stock is at the bottom of the cycle. And look, dark green dots, dark green line, it means right here, confirmed uptrend, confirmed uptrend, higher time frame 2 and higher time frame 3. Basically what this acts is as the wind behind the sail. So now we zoom in to the daily. This is the daily chart, and this is a smaller scale. So this is sitting on the same yellow line right here. This yellow line is the same exact yellow line, except these are daily charts versus this is a weekly chart. When the price comes down here, as soon as we get an arrow telling us it's going to go up, we can enter the market and expect it to go to this yellow line and capture somewhere between a few dollars from here to here. So this is just one more stock. Let me see if we can go back in time. Okay, here's another one right here where it hit the yellow line and it just took off. And this happens consistently 70% of the time. And sometimes it can break through it. If it breaks through it, you don't get a signal. But eventually, when things line up, everything it'll give you a signal. Again, right here. Every time the price comes to the bottom of this yellow line, and these are green, you get an arrow. As soon as you get an arrow, you can zoom in to the daily and take the trade, and guess what? Boom, it broke through the yellow line, through its target. This happens repeatedly with every market there is. Let's go explore some other markets just to give you an idea. Let's see. Okay, here's another one that's giving us an alert. See, the price is down here. That's why this is giving us alert. Now, where do I pick these symbols to put in here? There's 1,000 symbols in here. These are the IBD cap 20. These are the IBD, stocks that are above a 90% rating. That's why it says above 90%. So these are stocks that have been performing year after year already in the marketplace. Continuous growth, quarterly in sales and quarterly in earnings per share and yearly growth. What I do is take these symbols and put them into this radar. Then when it hits the bottom of the cycle, that like it does here, I get in and I expect to get out somewhere up top. Now, we can do this with weekly cycles, daily cycles, 4-hour, and so on. So this is a quarterly chart now. A quarterly chart meaning that each one of these bars is 1 month, and this is the bottom of the quarter. So this right here captures a bit larger moves for hedge funds. At 35, it gave us a signal when it got down here at 33.78. This was a move that went all the way up to $50. Let's say right here when you got the arrow, you got out here, it's $48. So from 34 to $48, and it took it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. This was a trade that takes 9 months versus the last charts we looked at were monthly charts. This is a quarterly chart and defines the quarterly cycle. So it's a longer time span. But look over here again. We had the green dot pushing, even though both time frames were not confirmed. It will hit the bottom of the cycle. Next thing you know, acts as a springboard and jumps. So I hope you liked the video and hope this explains everything.